This is Girls Season 3, Episode 9, titled Flo, which is the Hannah's grandmother's name. The theme of this episode is just because you're family doesn't mean you have to belong together, and that's sort of what Hannah is kind of going through. Usually, if you think about the parallels of your life, and this show is very smart in its way because it's really showing what you go through in your 20s because you really haven't figured out yourself totally, and so you're looking for examples in your life to kind of like help you along your way. So when you have dysfunctional relationships like Hannah's mother does with her own sisters, and that's what you've seen all your life, you're generally going to have dysfunctional relationships within your own friends and your own main influences, because your main influences in your teens and your basically in your formative years are generally your family. And then when you move on and you go to university or you get jobs and things like that, your main influences become your coworkers and the people you hang around with in school and etc. So if you have dysfunction in your formative years, you're going to have dysfunction in your later years as well. And that's what Hannah is doing. We all tend to like form the same kind of influences that we learn at the beginning. Like if you're basically have like three sisters growing up, you're generally going to have other women in that same personality in your like 20s and 30s who have that until you kind of figure out, wait a minute, I'm making the same mistakes over and over again. I'm going to scratch that. So as grandma dies, we're learning all these kind of like dysfunctions within Hannah's family and understanding why Hannah herself is dysfunctional. And we're showing her relationship with her cousin who want to bond together, but it's just not going to work out between the two of them because they're such different people. So for some reason, as a family member, you want to bond with your cousins, but even though you really shouldn't. And it's one of those lessons that we generally have to learn growing up. That's my review.